Copyrighted music is currently playing. Copyright law exists for a reason. In the new Starbucks building in Chocolatetown, there are 3 bricks from the original Hersheypark entrance. Now that I have made this song, it is now copyrighted by me. Copyright.gov says, your work is under copyright protection the moment it is created and fixed in a tangible form that is perceptible either directly or with the aid of a machine or device.
That's his name.
Copyrighted music is currently playing. Copyrighted music is currently playing. Extraordinarily terrible country music playing currently that's copyrighted. Also, how is it possible that this music is playing in the park? It's really bad. Fahrenheit was shut down for the first half of the day. We saw the water dummies for testing. Copyrighted music is currently playing.
There's literally a Sherwin-Williams ad right here.
According to the Sun and Wildcat, you're not allowed to wear shorts on the ride, but obviously they do let you wear shorts. This is by far the most photogenic spot on Wildcat. Wildcat is worse than Anaconda. It should be RMC'd. As always, Lightning Racer is the best wooden coaster in Hersheypark. It probably will be for a very long time until they do get an RMC.
I can actually tell you what the number is so you can go to your store.
Fahrenheit became operational once again, and we got into the line. This fan is just spraying out water even though no one's around here. There's tons of that happening in the park. It's a real waste of water. Fahrenheit was only running 1 car, so got off because it said 45-minute wait. So I've ridden Sidewinder before, but this is the first time that I almost grayed out. That's probably because of the heat, but yeah. Copyrighted music is currently playing. Under the track in the Stormrunner station, we spotted some tools just lying there. We stopped to get something to eat at the food court, and I got some great pictures of Sidewinder and Stormrunner. Unfortunately, Outpost was closed. However, Chickies and Pete's crab fries are gluten-free, and so is the cheese sauce, and that is incredibly good. So we were riding the Pirate, and someone threw an orange stuffed animal looking object from the monorail onto the pirate ship. It just fell down into the operating like underground booth, so that's fun. Copyrighted music is currently playing.
Do you mind holding?
First ride on Trailblazer was the back seat on the left. It's not very good. It's not fun. Second time, it's walk on almost all the time, honestly. I did front row, right seat. Right seat is much better on this Helix. Right seat, front row is definitely the way to go on Trailblazer. If it's hot out, go right here. It'll be much cooler there because of the fans. It's insanely cool. As we were walking towards Super Duper Looper, we noticed that Sky Rush was down, and it appeared to be down for the entire day, which I was initially glad about because I do not like Skyrush, but then I realized that means more people will be riding the other coasters. So Super Duper Looper, it was raining at the time of our ride, smoother than I remember, and the loop is much better than I remember. And the staff here is probably the best staff that I've seen at Hersheypark. They're just so much fun and like they really care. It's really great. One guy like he just screamed for like 30 minutes. It was great. Second time on Super Duper Looper, it stopped raining, so that happened. It was still just as smooth. And there's a cast member, or not cast member, I don't know, crew member, I guess. Their crew on Super Duper Looper is one of the best ones here, probably the best that I've seen recently. And there's this one guy named Nathaniel. He is on the mic, and he is great, the best operator I've seen. He has wonderful jokes, and he's just like, he has a real passion about it, and I just wanted to say that because, I mean, Hershey's better than most other parks, especially Six Flags with that. After riding Super Duper Looper, we walked up the hill to ride Great Bear, and there were some nice flowers there as well. And that was the last ride of Great Bear. A huge rainstorm came in. Lasted for about an hour. We decided to go over to Zoo America. It even started to hail, which was very odd considering it was well above freezing or anywhere close to that. It was about 85 degrees. The Roadrunners were my favorite animal there. They're just so happy and excited all the time. In order to calibrate settings, my camera uses a small orange flash in darker settings, so I had to put my finger over that and do manual settings so I wouldn't disturb the animals in the dark room. Zoo America has cousin coatis named Jasper and Cody, and they were really cool to look at, and they were all cuddled up in a little bin. As we got closer to Hershey, Pennsylvania, we noticed a lot more spotted lanternfly nymphs. They're actually an invasive species. Zoo America also has prairie dogs. And just like that, my camera died. Once we could tell that the rides were back open in Hersheypark using the app, we got out of Zoo America and went back to the park. Once we got back into the park, we rode Great Bear, and it's very good. B&M inverted coasters are incredible. Probably my favorite one I've been on. Close second would be Talon at Dorney Park. Both of them are insanely smooth. After that, we went down to the front of the park to ride Candemonium. I was honestly a little bit underwhelmed. I would say it's still better than Skyrush, but Fahrenheit and Storm Runner probably are higher up in my rankings. The first drop was honestly kind of forgettable. And then with only 35 minutes left in the park, once we got off of Candemonium, we ran over to Great Bear, tried it once more, and then after that we had enough time to get down to Super Duper Looper and ride that again. Unfortunately, Nathaniel was not working there anymore. It was still a great ride though, and it was a great ride to end the day off as well. But wait, there's more. Because after Hersheypark closes, Hershey's Chocolate World is still open. There is one ride in Hershey's Chocolate World, and that is the Hershey's Chocolate Tour, which is a slow-moving dark ride with some animatronics. Yes, you do have to bear the terrifying CGI and, at one point in the ride, actual animatronic Hershey's mascots, and also some pretty spooky talking cows. You do get a free piece of chocolate when you're done. At Hershey's Chocolate World, I got a classic Hershey's milkshake, and I was really worried because on the marketing, it looked like a really dark shade of brown, so I thought it would be really nauseatingly sugary, and you would assume that a milkshake with a darker color has more of the Hershey's chocolate syrup. So, I mean, the darker the color, the more sugary you would assume it would be. It was not actually. The color is lighter. It's like a normal chocolate milk. So it's actually kind of not sweet enough, which I actually do enjoy. It's like eating dark chocolate in a milkshake, which is actually pretty good. Another thing about the Hershey's milkshakes at Hershey's Chocolate World is that in every picture and marketing piece that I could find on the internet, every milkshake that came in a plastic container had the Hershey's Chocolate World logo on it, and the one I received did not. So that is something to consider. I was kind of hoping to save it, but it was just a blank plastic cup. And now it's time for a bunch of pictures that I took, but I didn't have a place to put in the video, so now they're just here at the end. CWG does not pertain to anything other than my channel name in this context. CWG does not relate to any other acronym and should not be inferred as relating to any other acronym.